Good morning, everybody from rainy and cloudy New York City. It is the 21st of May. We're coming up on Memorial Day weekend already. Okay, time. We have a limited amount of it on this earth. Use it wisely. That being said, I need to know what's going on in the head of a liberal. Because to sit here and go against every single fucking thing that Trump is for and what Republicans or conservatives are for, you want it to fail. I don't understand it. When you want the policies to fail, you want America to fail. Now, you have every right, as I do, to yap like this, except on this app, apparently, about your feelings, whatever you're thinking at the moment. And, that's absolutely your right. It's absolutely your right. But you have to start asking questions. You don't. All you do is attack, attack, attack. You don't ask questions. You don't research anything. Megyn Kelly is ripping. There's an interview on her podcast with Jake Tapper. She is ripping him a new asshole. She is my new favorite fucking interviewer. Okay, Jake Tapper comes out with this book, basically tattletaling on himself. The failure of the media and the left to notice what everybody... It's a cover-up. Now, you have to ask yourself, why would you let these people do this? Why would you listen to this? Why wouldn't you believe your own eyes? Why do you believe people like Harry Sisson, who was right up Biden's ass up until he left, and then ran right up Kamala's ass? Okay? Why are you people not questioning this? Who's responsible for all of this shit that's gone on? Because you just ate it up. Everybody else, at least the people I know, went around and went, what? Something ain't right here. Somebody's got to stand up and say something about this. And when we did, we were shut down. Well, now it's coming out. Everything that we said that you told us we were full of shit about is now out in the open. Okay? If it was up to me, I'd arrest Jill Biden tomorrow for elder abuse. This man didn't know where... Here's the one question you should all be asking. The government itself. Who was running the country the last 4 years? Who? Because it sure as shit wasn't Joe Biden. He doesn't remember when his son passed. He doesn't remember signing bills. He probably doesn't remember getting the cancer diagnosis way before we heard about it. Okay? Because all the experts turned around and said, oh, he's had to have this for a while if it metastasized into his bones. Yeah. These are professionals. Oncologists. And you're going to turn them away? Oh, this science isn't good, right? You people have to stop living in this bubble that no matter what Trump does and no matter what Republicans or conservatives do, it's wrong and we have to fight it. You have to stop. You have to stop and look into yourself in the mirror and ask, what the fuck happened the last 4 years? Now, we're also looking down the throat of all these auto pen, what do you call it? Come on, mind, work. You're not Joe Biden. All these pardons that he wrote out, that he apparently signed. If he signed it with an auto pen, that means someone else did it, and who isn't authorized to do that. So those should be kicked down the road in a little bit. But to sit here and actually believe what these people told you for the last 4 years and not question it at all. That's a cult. Not us. We question everything, even our own side. Okay, the big beautiful bill. Trump apparently went in on those talks last night and said, don't fucking touch Medicaid. But no one reports it except a few outlets. He walked in there and said, don't touch Medicaid. But you won't believe it. Oh, they're going to cut Medicaid. If he goes in there and says, don't cut Medicaid, and they still do it, you can't blame him. Because he told them not to do it. So I don't know what more you people need or what more evidence you need that everything Biden did was covered up, because he doesn't know, he doesn't remember. He didn't remember somebody who died they had a tribute for. I forget who the person was. Megyn Kelly was talking about it. They had a tribute for them. They put the everything at half-mast, and a week later he asked where she was. You gotta wake up, man. You gotta wake up. You cannot live in this fucking tunnel of bullshit. Start questioning things. It's human nature to question things. It is not human nature to blindly follow something without asking questions. There's a lot of questions now, and there's a lot of people who might be in trouble. And we have to figure out what it is and how it's going to be dealt with. Because you cannot keep this up. You can't. Okay? Stop listening to all these fucking creators on here who have been shoving this shit down your throat, and they've been wrong. Over and over and over again. You know who I'm talking about. I mean, my God, Chris Valenti comes on here, tells you about that there's no tax on, the bill doesn't have no tax on tips and no tax on overtime, and it's right in the fucking bill. People have pointed out what fucking page it's on. Stop listening to people who don't read and don't research. If you hear something and you sit there and you go, I don't know about that, go look it up. Don't blindly follow. I saw the thing this morning with Trump saying, don't touch Medicaid. Okay, let me research and make sure that actually happened. There's 5 different outlets. Go look it up. God damn. You got to get out of this fucking, this tunnel mentality. Ask questions. Do what the media isn't. And now they have to buck up to, and they don't like it. Anyway, have a good day. Booyah.